All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next episode of Talk or Tap. My name is Raphael, and for my guest here, this is my first time having a recurrent guest. Please help me welcome Eddy George. Eddie?
Thank you.
Yes, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. By the way, this is brought to you by NWO, New World Order.
Yeah, drink it up.
Right there. Yeah, don't mind if I do. So while I drink this and take a sip, tell me what's been going on in your life as a
I just came off of another win. I had a quick turnaround. I fought in August 6th, to be exact. Fuck, nah.
Start again.
And then September 17th, I did a quick turnaround. So I'm just coming off of my 2-week hiatus of relaxing, letting my body chill after that fight. Enjoying life, take some time to chill. I actually just got back from New York. I went and saw Joe Rogan.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, went and saw Joe Rogan last night. It was a good time. Madison Square Garden.
That's epic.
Bro, that was my first time ever going to Madison Square Garden, and I was just like looking around.
Really?
I had
Lucky.
great seats, second row from the stage, right there in front of it was a great time. It was an experience.
How far would you say that Joe Rogan was from you?
So if you turn around, you see the bends right there where the rug is?
Yeah.
Against the wall?
Yeah.
Right that far.
Right there? Oh.
Yeah, that's mad close. Like
Holy smokes.
20 feet away, 15 feet away.
It's funny because the event, they had an event. The UFC had a fight night or whatever.
Yes, last night.
So while people were probably expecting Joe Rogan, you actually got Joe Rogan.
I actually got Joe Rogan. Yeah, it was
so
good.
Cool.
And I was like, man, because November 6th, they're going to, they're having a show at Madison Square. That's the Usman Colby Covington rematch.
Right.
Yeah, November 6th.
Wow.
So, and they're fighting at Madison Square Garden. So I was looking around. I was like, man, I want to fight here one day. Like I was getting worked. I was like, fucking one day, watch this shit.
I know. Oh man, I can imagine. How what are the seatings? What's the seating? How many people can you fit in that?
It was huge. I have no idea. It's a lot of people. The place was packed.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say it was like a sold out full house because like there's still people that are weird about the COVID stuff.
Oh yeah.
But it was a lot of people. You could fit a lot of people in there, and so you have the whole floor, which is seats, floor seats, and then you have different like tiers, going up.
Oh, kind of like a balcony and
yeah, like that. There's a lot of freaking seats. It was a good time. Great experience, and like I was just like, one day I'm gonna fight here, and this is gonna be epic,
dude. I know. Hopefully with Joe Rogan there too.
That'd be dope.
So that'd be the second time.
I'll tell him that
with you with Joe Rogan. Yeah, right. Hey,
yeah.
the first time I was here was actually
I was
show.
so close. So
that'd be cool.
The way he was walking out to get onto the stage, he had to walk by my row. So I saw him as he was walking down the stage.
Cool.
And then as he was coming back, I tried to give him a fist bump, but like the girl in front of me got his attention.
It's always the girls.
He ain't show me any love. It's all right.
Dang, it's all right. You'll both fist one day.
That's it. I'll get.
I see it. I already know. Aren't you trying to make your UFC run? I know. I'm gonna jump here.
Yeah, man. Listen, we're just chilling, talking, homie. Yeah. So 4-0 right now. The next step is getting into that contender series. I'm right there where I could get that call, contender series.
Ooh.
So it's like now like things. Like it's a reality. It's like, we got to step up our game. We got to get the training to the next level. We really got to level up. So I'm right there, close to getting called for the contender series, and it's just then UFC.
For people who don't fight, what does it mean to level up in your field?
So it's just like getting better at your craft, getting better at your skill. I feel like if you train, you're gonna get better. If you take time to do quality reps, you'll get better. When you do like back-to-back camps or getting ready for a fight, you don't really venture off and try to add things to your arsenal and whatnot. You just build a game plan, stay healthy, train hard, and fine-tune everything, get reactions on point to get you ready to get to the fight. But you also beat your body down into a camp. Like I run my body pretty, I don't redline myself, so I get like bad injuries, but I beat myself up. So by the time it's fight night, I'm like had little small injuries here and there from the camp. So especially going back to back. Now I want to take a few months of just like enjoying myself, not having to put myself on a calorie restriction to diet down to get to be able to cut, eat healthy and walk around at a good weight so I could recover well. So I could just focus on training, good quality training, and just getting better. That's it. Not having to worry about like my body's hurt, but I need to get ready for camp, so I need to spar. Even if I don't feel like sparring, I could focus a little more on technique and like going different places and learning from people and stuff like that.
Now, what about this weight that you kind of are around? Are you constantly under a certain weight, or do you start to settle down to a certain weight once you get into a camp? How does this work for you, especially because you just fought back to back?
Yeah.
So how did that work for your camps when you did that?
It actually worked out for the better. The second fight I was supposed to fight at 155 again.
Mm-hmm.
But my opponent pulled out. So the person that stepped up was a welterweight who was a legit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like over like 6'1", big ass dude, like 210. Like he was big. So he was a legit welterweight. I'm not a legit welterweight. So it worked out for the better where I didn't have to kill my body with the dieting down portion of it. I was just able to eat at like a maintenance level, so I keep my weight where it was at, and just focus on my training. And then I just did my weight cut right from where my body weight was walking around. So I was walking around for this last camp at 185.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like really trying to eat as much as I could, so I couldn't, because my training's ramped up. So I'm like doing multiple sessions a day, and my body's wanting to drop that weight naturally.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to keep fueling it so I could stay at 185, because I didn't want to get to be too light, because I know he was the bigger guy no matter what. But if you just, I don't know. I just felt if I was too small, I'd be putting myself at too much of a disadvantage. Even though I'm confident in my abilities, not just like knockout power-wise, like skill and technique, I didn't want to put myself at too much of a disadvantage being too much smaller.
This is the fight that you had most recently?
Yes.
So what did that do for you, being in that weight? How did you feel?
I felt good. I definitely felt healthy. And it was nice not having to diet down. Like usually I walk around and I eat, a strict diet. For the most part, like 80% of the time, and then I enjoy my life 20% of the time. But for this camp, I was like, oh man, I really gotta keep this weight on, man. I gotta eat pizza and
what the heck?
Yeah. Like, I'm about to go smash some Cinnabon real quick.
Where do you get your food?
I don't like Stop and Shop, man. Like I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't go too crazy. Like I'll go to Whole Foods or whatever. Like, but it doesn't matter.
So I saw that you showed me in that video, the highlight video, and shout out to Righteous Productions.
Yes.
Right.
My dog James.
James. Cool.
Right.
I gotta meet him. James, if you're watching this, I need to meet you. I'm a big fan. So he made a whole highlight video of what you did in your camp in August.
Yep.
So you go to Texas Roadhouse?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so after weigh-ins, I'll like do my rehydration protocol, refeed a little bit, and eat a little bit of food. But always for dinner, I always just Texas Roadhouse. It hits different, man. Nice ribeye, can't beat that.
Ribeye, huh?
Ribeye steak, sweet potato load. Oh,
okay.
About to make me hungry.
My bad.
Let's cut. We're going
take
to
it down a notch.
Roadhouse.
Yeah. Let's talk about drinks now.
No, yeah. Every fight, I always did. Even it's
as a professional, or you did it as an amateur?
Amateur as well.
Really?
Amateur as well. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's just the best meal for me. Some people are like, oh, it's
nice.
too heavy. It's gonna sit on you. I'm like, all right, man.
So what's
my life?
Yeah, really. I know.
I'm gonna go eat candy after that too, but you don't need to know that.
So you started this as an amateur, and you just decided to go there one day, and it worked out.
Yeah, I don't remember how the first time came about. I don't remember, but yeah, it was just so long ago I can't remember. But it was the best decision I made, and I just stuck with it.
My friend who I recently did a podcast with,
Works
an
at Texas
episode with.
Roadhouse?
No. I imagine this is all connected.
I'm messing with you.
The only Texas Roadhouse I know, I think it's on Cranston Street. I'm not even sure.
Okay. Do you like
sorry,
Texas
Rhode
Roadhouse?
Island. I'm not even in the state. I do.
Yeah?
I do. Yeah, last time I went there was like last year.
Last year.
My friend,
Bro, you got to go more often. What are
yeah.
you doing to yourself?
I got to fight so I can go after my weigh-ins,
After weighing, yeah.
I'm going to legit try that. I'm going to remind myself because when we fight in Cage Titans, it's in Plymouth, Massachusetts.
Yep.
So there's we just go to whatever's around there. There's an Italian spot. Everybody has their own thing. They've kind of figured it out.
Yeah. They got good seafood there.
Yeah.
I've had seafood.
Yeah. Nice. But I did a Mexican restaurant one time. Okay. That was really good.
Little rice
I
and
liked
beans.
it. Yeah.
Let's go,
Of
fam.
course. I know, right? Hey, I know. But I got to try. I'm going to make a point, and I'm going to let you know.
What's your steak of choice? Like, what's your cut?
I don't really have, I think New York.
New York strip?
Yeah.
That's
New York
solid.
strip. Yeah.
I like that.
I used to get my steak from this spot on Elmwood Avenue,
Okay.
Armando's Meat Market. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep remembering that I'm not in Rhode Island.
It's all right. I'm going to have to come check it out one day.
Yeah, really. Another reason for you to come to Rhode Island. So yeah, it's cheap. It's a meat market, and that's how I would cook all my steaks. But I haven't really eaten steak as of late. So
Why is that?
just don't like cooking.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Well, what about you?
Let's see. I have a guy who does like my meal preps for me.
That's awesome.
So I don't cook as often as I used to.
Mm-hmm.
I love cooking breakfast. So that's my
Really?
yeah. Oh my god, breakfast is the best meal of the day.
Do you have coffee with your breakfast?
In the morning, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do breakfast at night too. I don't care. I won't
You
have
do
coffee.
what?
I'll have breakfast at night as well.
So, do you consider cereal?
I don't really eat cereal.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really.
That's what I had this morning for breakfast.
Cereal?
See, that's why I don't like cooking. So I just have the easiest thing you can make. It's kind of sad.
Nah, man. It's not sad.
So
you gotta get a meal prep guy then.
Yeah, I do. You got to put me on.
I got you.
Thanks.
How catering and food prep.
Huh?
How catering and food prep. That's my guy.
Oh, cool.
That's it.
Hey, yeah, we do have to talk about with the people that have been on your team for quite a while. And you also mentioned that you did have. So remember how you talked to me about comparing and the first podcast with.
Yeah.
You told me about? Yeah.
Yes.
So get into that. Yeah.
Okay. Talking about my strength conditioning.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. I know.
the first time we spoke is when I first started working with Jay, my strength conditioning coach.
When was this? Let's date back. Can you remember? It was definitely last year.
It was last year. I started lifting with him in September.
Mm-hmm.
I started lifting with him in September. I had a fight in October
Of 2020.
2020, and I fought like October 22nd, 2020, and then I did a podcast with you shortly after that.
Okay.
So, I was lifting for like a month and a half when we did our first podcast.
Wow, that was it.
That's it. And I was like, just wait till January. Give me till at least January. I'm gonna be jacked.
Did we talk about this? You told me then?
Yeah, I said, I'm gonna be strong as an ox.
Strong as an ox. You look as strong as an ox, brother.
Bro, I'm so strong right now. It's not.
It
I
is.
put on a lot more weight. I put on muscle. I gained some weight. Probably when I did the podcast with you, I was walking around like 170. Yeah, 170, something like that.
Okay. Now what do you walk around at? You said
185.
Okay. Nice. I like that weight.
Solid.
Yeah, you're a solid man.
Solid. But I feel good. I feel a lot stronger, and it's just a great feeling. I never really committed to being consistent with strength conditioning, and this is the first time I've ever done that. And, it's been a big asset to my game. Definitely helped me level up. Because the reason why I wanted to start strength conditioning with him was because I felt with all the weight cuts and whatnot, dieting down for the fights, I would eat up muscle. Just makes sense. You're in a caloric deficit. You're beating up your body. You'll eat up some muscle. So with the consistent strength training, I've been able to add the muscle as well as maintain it when I'm dieting and cutting down. So.
And how do you feel that it's transferred to your fights? What's the difference that you felt when you're punching, when you're moving and you're fast twitching? You're doing fast twitch muscle movements, you could say.
Way more explosive.
Nice.
I've seen my explosiveness really skyrocket. I've always been like an explosive type of athlete, like able to
because you did football as
no,
well.
No, I didn't play. Just I don't know, man. Just more of like a explosive type of guy. And like a heavy pressure fighter. You know, I just want to come forward and smash you.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So it's definitely helped with me being more explosive. And I've always had great cardio. My cardio has gotten better since then, since I started working with him.
Great, man.
And then I've learned the valuable lesson of weaponizing pace. That's something that he's taken a lot of time to instill in me, is how to weaponize pace. Because I have good cardio, but I always come out, not like come out and just like start brawling, but my pace is a fast pace. I like to push the pace. I come out fast. And I like to keep it that way. So it's learning how to come out and be me, and have my fast pace, but understand that I have to keep it at a certain level. So first round, I'm coming out at like a 7, and then I could still build and come out at a heavier pace each round instead of keeping it the same or dying off. You know, once you know, get tired, fatigue sets in. So it's just learning how to weaponize pace. It's something that he's really instilled in me, which is great.
And this is something that he's noticed from the previous fights, or just being in the gym,
just being in the gym training. Because I would be an idiot who'd be like, you know, do like run repeats or row repeats or an exercise, a cardio exercise where I have to hit a certain number, like let's just say like 400 meters for time on something, and then the first couple I'll like an idiot send it.
Yes.
Not knowing I have to repeat this 10 more times. So then the numbers start diminishing as I go down. So he's like, you should never do this. You should go at a pace where you're where you're staying consistent and like at the end picking you up. Not sandbagging, like slacking. Like you still want to push yourself. You still want to be going like a 7, 7.5, 8, but don't send it like an idiot to where you're, you know, not performing at the end. You want to be able to perform. You want to be able to sprint at the end, just like you're going to try to sprint in the beginning.
I can relate to that. I'll tell you a short story. I every Tuesday, my friend and I, who I work with, he invited me to go to. I work at a women and infants hospital in Providence, Rhode Island, and connected to that in the tunnel, you can cross over to go to Rhode Island Hospital, which is the main hospital for the state. And under that tunnel, on the side of Rhode Island Hospital, there's a 15-flight staircase, right?
Jeez.
Yeah. So we try to do that every Tuesday.
Really?
And yeah, my cardio has been great because of that. Like it's been at this pace because I've been doing that. It could be better. I could do more, but it's at a base level where I could jump at anything right now. We could jump in sparring, and I'll be able to keep up the pace.
Yeah. How long do you do it? Like, so you said 15 flights of stairs?
15 flights of stairs. Sometimes we would, we would definitely warm up by just walking up. We're walking like we're taking every other step, because if we did every step, it would take longer. So we would warm up, we would go up once, and then we would go up down to like the 10th floor, and then we would sprint the five flights of stairs, and we would do the other person will alternate by doing there's a ladder that leads to the roof, and we would grab that and do like leg raises or rows.
Yo, that's a good little workout.
Yeah, we leave 15-pound dumbbells, 2 15-pound dumbbells on the top floor because nobody goes there.
Really?
Yeah, we also have a towel that we put down on the floor so we can do our leg raises. It's fun.
That's cool, man.
It's fun. Super blessed for that guy. But
what's his name?
His name is Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan.
Jordan, you better listen to this. So he's awesome. So while one person does the stairs, the other person will do the leg raises, and then we alternate, and we do that about 5 times. But we prepared ourselves because we had a kayak race. I think it was last week.
That sounds so fun.
It was so fun. You should do it one day.
Was it the single kayaks, or like you had like The 2-person kayak.
We had the 2-person kayak.
Okay.
There's different categories. There is a single person. There is a single men's and single women's. So
this is a legit race.
it's a legit race.
Oh, I thought it was just like you and a couple buddies like screwing off, like
Oh,
racing.
no. This is like you have to sign up, you have to pay, and you win a prize. We won $50. We won the 2-person kayak race.
There we go.
Yeah, it was awesome. But what I wanted to say is that me being that guy that wants to I want to be as fast as I can to like get there and not think about how it was a 7-mile race and you just think about the now, right? And I was gassing out my shoulders and arms in the very beginning. I was just going as fast as I can, using up all my muscle strength and my cardio. And then I wasn't able to perform. He was like he was coaching me or like telling me, you know, it's a race. We need to keep going. We need to go. And then it hits you like, oh yeah, I'm in a race. Like this is fun, but it can't just be fun. Like it's
competitive.
In a fight, you need to win. Like this is fun. Fighting is fun, but you also need to win. Like that's what we're here for. So I was paddling. And I did my best in the beginning, in the first mile. And then the last 3 or 4 miles, like I just needed a break. My arms were so burnt out. So like repeat, that's kind of like that. Like I should have gone like at 70.
Yeah.
And then pick it up from there. That's something that I learned the hard way. But it was
The best lessons usually are.
Yeah, man, really. And I didn't get hurt, which was great. Like you don't, if you're sore, no big deal. But you know, I didn't get hurt. So like it's a good lesson to learn.
And you got $50.
He lost the $50.
What? Like he dropped it?
We don't know.
Damn,
In the
Jordan.
end, we got nothing,
Damn,
man. They had no that place is awesome, dude. If you ever did, like it's in Narragansett, Rhode Island. They have, I'm assuming they would have one here, but they have free drinks after that. Like as many drinks you can get. I was drinking pumpkin ale. Yeah. They had free food. I ate till I couldn't eat anymore. And trust me, like an hour of doing that, we finished the race in an hour and 15 minutes. And after that, you just
spent.
Yeah, and all the calories, you just gain it right back up.
Yeah.
From eating. You're just like, I need food right now.
So it's 7 miles? You kayak 7 miles?
It's a 7 mile. Yeah, but
That sounds intense.
I got to prepare myself. It is intense. You just get that feeling like, so the single people on the single kayaks, they get to go ahead because they're by themselves. It's a different category. Like we can't all just go together. Like everybody pile up and start at the same time.
Yeah.
Can't do that. The single people will go first. But I don't know how it worked, but there were single kayak racers behind us, and they were like catching up and passing us. There's a paddleboard too. There's a paddleboard category.
Isn't that the
That was
thing
cool.
you stand up on?
Yeah.
I've never done that. Have you?
Never done that.
That seems like
No.
pretty hard.
Yeah, it seems chill though.
Yeah.
Like if there's no waves though, I don't want to do it in a race.
Well, then, yeah, because everyone's splashing.
Exactly. Dude, all the water was getting inside. It was like, I felt like I was on a ship. like a ship with like 50-foot waves.
Jesus Christ. 7 miles is nuts.
It was nuts. But like I said, we need to prepare ourselves because in April, we have a 14-mile kayak race.
This is like your thing. You just do kayak races on the weekend?
Yeah, right? My
love
side gig.
That's it, bro. That's so cool.
I want to do it I'm really just competitive.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's dope.
Like, man, I had nothing to give. And when he was saying like, come on, he was making up stories. Like the guy behind us he's trying to like hurt your mom or whatever. Like saying silly, like crazy stuff. But
he was tired of being the guy doing all the rowing. He wanted you to pick up the fucking slide.
Yeah. There you have it. Are you happy?
Sorry.
It was me. Yeah. He won the last 3 though with his brother-in-law. So I was my goal now is to beat that record that he did with him, which is like an hour and 7 minutes.
Wow. And what was y'all's time?
1:15.
1:15? Okay.
So close.
So close. I mean,
But I think I burnt myself out.
you definitely did. You just gotta pace. Weaponizing pace.
Weaponizing pace. Wow.
Legit.
How have you been able to do that in your fights recently?
Being more patient. You know, the patience is definitely like a thing that comes down to time in a cage experience. You know, But I just want to fucking smash someone so bad. I just want to fight. That
is that just the way that you express your art, or that you just want people out of there in the first round?
I want to break you.
If any of his your future opponents are listening to this,
dog, I'm gonna break you.
That's scary. You don't just laugh after saying that.
What else am I gonna do? That's kind of weird if I don't.
Oh man.
Nah. So just being more like patient. Understanding that it's like come out, push the pace, but you don't gotta always try to finish it in 10 seconds. Which I don't. I'm not looking to get in and get out. Like I say that as a joke, like, oh, get paid by the second, not by the minute. But it's like at the end of the day, like I really want to go all the rounds and have a great fight and show my warrior spirit. Like that's always like I yearn for that, because then it's like, oh yeah, I want that that adversity to be able to show my warrior spirit. I just have been blessed to not have to do that. I can and I will eventually. You know, but I haven't had to do that yet. I do it in the practice room every day. So I show my warrior spirit in the practice room every day. Take W's and L's.
Practice room
here,
yeah.
I take a lot of L's here, but I don't take it where it counts. So that's all that matters.
It really does. Yeah. Do you feel that in your last 4 fights you have amateurs?
Yes.
Right? Oh yeah. Do you feel like? Well, let's go to a professional, because we did talk about your amateur fights before. Where have you felt like you've paid the price the most so far?
What do you mean by pay the price?
I guess not paid the price. Where what has costed you the most so far? In your did you do something technique wise where you got clipped or something? Where you got the most hurt, or
in a pro fight?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Wow.
I haven't taken any damage.
That's great, man.
My first pro fight, I finished it
so
in
good to hear.
32 seconds. My second pro fight, I finished it in 2.5 minutes. Third, I finished it somewhere around there, 2.5 minutes. And then this last one, I finished in like 2 minutes, minute 47, something like that.
In the first round?
In the first round. All of them first round finishes.
That is incredible.
Yeah. So that's what I was getting to, saying with, I want to show my warrior spirit, and like I know I will, but I show my warrior spirit in the practice room every day in the gym. And the good thing about not having wars, in these like drawn out dog fights every time I step into the cage to fight is I'm not, taken away from the longevity of my career, which is I'm not getting these like crazy exchanges where I'm getting like rocked or concussed or anything like that. That's gonna like put the miles on me, because I know I have a very like long and promising career, and the good way to be able to have a long career is not by beating up your body and like taking those hard hits to your brain. So, blessed to say that, I haven't had to pull out my warrior spirit, but at the same time, the dog maybe just wants to do it.
I mean, for you to finish every fight in the first round, that's a warrior right there.
Thank you, man.
I don't know. I felt like I would have been like, no, I'm okay with decisions.
I mean,
for me, like, I know that's not you, because both
if
of
it
my
happens,
fights
it happens. I've had a lot of decisions on my record. Excuse me, I thought I had to burp. So disrespectful.
We need to cut that.
Fuck. I have gone to decision 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times.
Wow.
I've gone to a decision 4 times in my life. 2 of those were losses.
Wow, I forgot you lost. That's weird.
It's having a long time.
You just look so great out there.
Thank you,
forget
man.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah,
you really do, man. Yeah.
I try.
It's great to see you so active and you maintain that healthy aspect.
Well, I remember saying the same exact thing the last time we talked. I want this so bad. Like, I want this so bad. So that's why I'm active. That's why I'm in the gym. It's like Like a lot of people like talk about like, oh yeah, I want this. This is my career. Like I want to make a living as a fighter. A lot of those people don't really mean that. I really want this, like really bad.
No, I remember. I'll never forget it because I'm holding you to it. You said that you want to be the number 1 pound for pound.
Top 5 pound for pound.
Top 5 pound for
Top
pound.
5 pound for pound. Yep.
Thank you for the correction. Top 5. I mean,
top 5 pound for pound.
To be
a belt's cool, but that's not the end goal.
Yes, you said that too.
I mean it.
So do you feel like pound for pound is more of a better legacy than winning a title?
100%. Well, I feel like if you're pound for pound, you have a belt.
Good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. I think only the champions are. Casual MMA fan here. I only fight. I don't watch it.
Reigning defending champions become pound for pound.
Who do you feel like it's a pound for pound?
As a current pound for pound, like the number 1 or
I would say number 1, and then your favorite, like one that you watched growing up.
I feel Izzy's top pound for pound. I mean, he went up to 205. He lost, but you know, Jan's a big dude and he knocks people out, and he didn't get knocked out. He went to decision, and he did his thing, you know, being the smaller guy, and you know, actually went up to another weight class. You know, a lot of the pound for pound people, they don't really actually pound for pound go Amanda Nunes.
Nice. I wouldn't disagree.
Yeah, she's a goat.
So her and Valentina, what do you think wins in the third one?
Well, Amanda Nunes is just too big.
Oh, okay.
It's just too big for her. She can't. She wouldn't.
Okay.
She can't handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, I want to root for Valentina.
Valentina's a beast.
No, I know what you're
she's a, but it's just like Amanda Nunes. She's too big.
Yeah, she
beats up dudes.
Too big and too good. Yeah, she said she would fight one of the Paul brothers.
Oh, she would hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
She would hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
She would.
For sure.
She could knock them out.
She fights at what, 145?
145, 135.
Wow. Oh, she holds both the titles still.
She's the real GOAT.
Yeah, really. No one. I think she's the
only the only one that bounces back and defends both titles.
Yeah, the only one that's been able to. Has anyone ever defended while holding the
two consecutive belts?
Yeah.
No.
See? Yeah.
No.
The only one I can think of is DC.
But he lost the second fight when he won the heavyweight belt.
So he won the second one, and then
I'm blanking.
Because I know he's defended his title, but I don't know if it was while he had both.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was while he had both. I can't remember. You know who hasn't done that and acts like they're a double champ? Conor McGregor. Bum.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm just all the Conor McGregor fans. I'm sorry.
What? They're going to click away now.
Sorry, no one likes him anymore anyways.
Huh?
No one likes him anymore anyways. He's a
dude.
asshole.
It's complete 180. Well, not 180. I think he's always been like this. But, yeah, I think... Well, what do you think? What's going on with all...
He's just a schmuck, man. He's like... He was a shitty person.
Do you feel like it was always, or is this a newer?
I mean, I just feel like the money brings it out of him. You know, the arrogance.
Well, I have always heard that money only shows you who you truly are.
Yeah, because you don't got to impress nobody. Like, you're just fucking...
Yeah, really. It's sad. I actually...
My man punches old guys in the face at the bar. Like, you're a bum.
I don't know if it was a true story, but he bought the bar, and now that guy is like not.
I heard the same thing. I read in like some article.
Like, wow,
Instagram.
That's lower than I thought.
Yeah, that's just got fuck you money.
Yeah, I mean, it's not impressive that he did that, like that he bought the thing. Like, it doesn't make you look any cooler, but
not at all.
Yeah, I actually unfollowed him from Instagram.
I don't follow him.
I used to. Yeah. I was like, oh, because I read his story through through John Kavanagh's biography. It was like autobiography about him, his gym and everything, about BST. And then it was really centered kind of around Connor.
Was it?
Yeah, there was a major, because that's what kind of brought the gym to where it is today. But, and it is his biggest student. But it was also about Gunnar Nelson and other fighters I can't think of right now. But he had the, I forgot what I was going to say. Connor was a different person. It seems when you read it in the book.
Really? Well, he's trying to...
he's just like a...
He's trying to portray... I'm sure he portrays him as, a different... I don't know. I mean, I don't know the guy, but...
Yeah.
I'm sure he was a very nice young man when he was on welfare and broke.
I'm
sure
I see what you're saying.
I'm sure he was a very nice young man when he was on welfare and broke. And now he's an asshole.
Yeah. So, what about you? Like, you have good people centered around you.
Yes.
And who do you contribute your success to? Like, besides, what if you can name like your partners and stuff, your sparring partners or training partners?
Yeah. So, like, my success comes from, I keep a very, I have a close circle. I have a team that I work with. I have my gym here. My coaches here, my normal training partners and whatnot. And then I have like my own team around that. I have a good buddy of mine, Matt. He helps me out with a lot of stuff. And help me accumulate certain sponsors and whatnot. And, who do I accumulate my success to?
Like, who do you, let's say you just want to fight. I want to give a thanks to et cetera, for helping me.
Oh, my team, like, just the people that I surround myself with, that's it.
Just the people that are in this gym?
Yeah, the people are in this gym. My good friend Matt, he helps me out, my strength and conditioning coach, my sponsors. I really have, since the last time we talked, I've worked on just like making a little like team for myself. Like, I have the gym here and like have my partners, have my coaches, and then like a little tribe of like close friends and that really like help me out and like accumulating sponsors to help put my career to the next level, for like recovery and whatnot, and help with me like day-to-day life, and just give me what I need to become the best version of myself. And
Nice. So how you said that you wanted to fight in Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
Do you ever feel like you want to fight in South Carolina? So where you grew up?
I don't care.
I didn't know if there was like
it would have just Madison. I say Madison Square Garden because that's like a big deal place to fight. It's like everyone wants to be like, I fought Madison Square Garden. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the only reason why, because it's just like a huge venue and like super like a lot of people, like a lot of the greats like Muhammad Ali's fought there. Like a lot of like big fights have happened there. So just to fight,
Have you ever been to a fight night, like in person?
A UFC fight?
Yeah.
I have never been to a UFC event.
Me neither.
Never.
I thought you might have been before me.
So I've been like to Contender Series. I've been like to those, but
Really?
they're not UFC contract fight. They're fighters that are trying to win a contract to become UFC fighters. So I've seen guys that have fought on Contender Series that have become UFC fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you would count that. I wouldn't count that as a UFC event. As a
I see what you're saying.
Contender Series event.
So how did you participate in that?
I was there for coaching and moral support.
Oh, okay.
Nick fought on Contender Series before. My teammate Justin
Right.
Summers fought on it. So I've been there for that. I've been there to corner as well as to help out and stuff.
Speaking of Nick, his that surprised me, the film that they're making about him.
It surprised you? Why
Yeah.
You don't think he's a big deal?
No, yeah.
I just busted your butt.
Like I'm stuck. What did I just say?
Oh, I just busted.
No, because there was no like I guess promotion about it. Like it just came out.
Yeah, well,
I just saw a trailer, and it's like
I know they were
next week.
working on the movie for a long
like, what?
time. Yeah, I remember like at the old location, the old gym location, they were working on the movie, so they've been working on it for a few years now. So yeah, to see it finally come to light and like come out and like people watch it, it's like a cool thing. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't watched it.
Are you gonna watch it?
I haven't watched. Yes, okay. I will.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I haven't watched it yet either. I have to watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I don't really watch TV. Like I don't even have like I don't
know.
I don't own Netflix or any of that stuff.
Good.
I'm a
Save your
weirdo.
money.
I'm a weirdo, bro. I just like.
What do you mean?
I watch fights on YouTube and UFC Fight Pass and ESPN Plus, and that's all I do. Or I like chill outside.
Hey,
I don't know.
I don't think that's. Hey, if you say that's weird, I don't think that's weird. To other people who might not like.
I don't have the attention span to. It doesn't make sense, but I don't really have the attention span to just sit there and just watch a show. I'll get bored and just like drift off. I gotta go. I can't just sit still. I gotta go do something.
Yeah, no, but fights keep you engaged.
Yeah, because they're only 15 minutes long. Title fight 25 minutes, and so even sometimes with some fights, I'm like, oh my, this is fucking taking forever. Like,
no,
sometimes they don't keep my attention.
Is it like the more boring fights?
Well, of course, if I'm not, if I think it's boring or if I'm tired or whatever, it's not really keeping me on the edge of my seat. Then I'll drift off or I'm like go do whatever. But the good thing about the sport of fighting is it's not drawn out like a football game where it's like
you're so right.
A card takes about a good chunk of time, but there's a bunch of fights on a card, so it's like a good little reset for me. No, it makes sense to me. For my attention span, it helps.
I mean, even when I ask friends who are like big basketball fans or big football fans, they don't say that they've watched the whole game. They're just like, did you hear about that game? Like, I'm trying to relate, trying to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Hey, did you watch that game? They tell me, no, I just watched the highlights. I'm like, oh, so that's how it works. Like in the basketball world.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they don't even watch the full game. I mean, I spoke to one guy. I can't speak for everybody, but like
it's like
everybody does it.
Actually, it's just one person.
That one dude I asked that one time.
You're funny, bro.
Thank you, man. Sorry, a little side thing. You think Joe Rogan saved like his best jokes for that night?
I don't know. Well, I
feel like you have to.
I mean, he was so funny. He was so funny. I think he's funny. Some people don't find his comedy funny.
My friend doesn't find him funny.
My friend doesn't find him funny either. Matt, you're lost, bro.
All about.
He thinks he tries too hard. I don't think he tries to. I think he's just. I mean, he might rehearse his jokes, and stuff like that. But he's just working his material. I find him funny, and then so when I watched his specials in the past, I thought it was hilarious. Seeing him live, bro, my cheeks hurt. My cheeks were hurting. The center of my chest was hurting. I was just laughing.
Wow, you were laughing.
I was having a great time.
That's how you know.
I was front row, just living.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
Are there anybody that, any of the other comedians that came that you know or like are up and coming?
There was two. There was an opener, and then there was a guy after that, and then Joe came on. The opener, it was Ian, I don't remember either one of their last names. Ian something, mad funny. Funny. He's a black guy, I can't remember. It was cool. He had this like funny ass it was like a blue outlook. It was like a blue outfit. It was pretty dope, but it was like, would you typically see someone that was wearing like all gray, like what's it called, a grouch fit or whatever?
A what?
When someone wears like gray on gray, it's like a grouch fit or whatever.
Oh, I've never even heard of that.
Someone's gonna watch this and be like, no, idiots, called
come on.
But anyway, so it looked like something that'd be like that, but it was like, it's pretty, I thought it was,
yeah,
it was good.
Do you have any pastimes besides MMA? Because you sound like a really big MMA fan. YouTube, Fight Pass, ESPN.
Yeah, well,
That's a big fan.
I mean, I wouldn't call myself a big fan at
No?
all. No, I just like to fight. So I don't even catch all the fights, you know. Like in my spare time, I'll like look at certain things and like study and like just try to like evolve my my knowledge
of
fighting.
fighting.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about fighting.
Yeah. But no, I'm not a huge fan. Like before I trained MMA, I didn't watch every single UFC and stuff like that. No.
You just kind of have your fighters, and then do you pay for your pay-per-view?
Of course, always.
Nice. not like that. I mean like when you like a fighter, like you'll.
I don't illegally stream. If
that's not what I don't know how to explain it.
Trying to get me set up.
Damn it, we got him. Interview's over. That's all I wanted. I don't know how to bring it up.
I'll
play. I don't know. Like, what I'm saying is, you pay for your if you like a card, like you'll buy it. That's what I mean to say.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, typically, if it's like a really like good card, I won't. It'll be more like a making an event or a thing out. Like I'll go somewhere to watch it with like a group of people, or more of a thing than just me hanging out at the house, watching it by myself.
Yeah. Do you remember the last card that you did that with?
Went out and watched it.
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's been a while.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Shoot, now that I think about it, I don't even know what card I watched last.
Yeah.
That I actually went out to.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, it was Masvidal, Usman versus Masvidal.
Yeah.
The second one.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was so disappointed. I don't think I ever went back.
Really?
To like watch pay-per-views. Yeah, I was heartbroken. I was really rooting for Masvidal.
Ah, man, you should have called me before I would have told you he wouldn't ever win.
Really? Dang it, man. I'll stay more in touch with you. On the next cards, I'll start asking you more.
Yeah. No.
Dang, dude.
Masvidal had no chance.
Oh, yeah. After that, now I know. Like, I'm starting to compare Usman to like a St. Pierre, maybe surpass him.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
He has a potential to surpass him.
Usman is so good. I'm a big fan of Kamaru. His understanding of distance control, and how to cut the cage off with his pressure is just so. And he's just like right there in your face, and you swing. He's like, and then always makes you pay. Big fan.
Yes.
Great cardio.
Also,
I'm a huge fan of someone that pushes the pace. Like his cardio is good. Him, Colby. Like those guys that next level cardio, that's just so. It's just I love it.
Funny you mentioned Colby.
Yeah, they're August 6th.
August 6th.
I mean, that was my fight.
Like,
November.
Oh, 6th. Hey. You know them by any chance? On the same card as them. That's cool.
My bad.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if you saw, if you watched back your fight, but when you were announced, the card, the little title card that says your name on it, it already said 4-0. It was like foreshadowing.
Did it?
It was like 3-0, and I'm like, but the thing is, but he's not yet, anyways. But like,
about to be.
Yeah, they were like, let's just put it there. Like it doesn't matter. Like we already know.
That's it. They should have did 5-0.
Yeah, no, right? Just predict the whole thing.
Okay. No, I did. I haven't watched the August 6th fight.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
And I went through for the last one, September 17th. I went through real quick, like one day at the gym. I was talking with my coach, with Nick, and I was like, yeah, I still haven't watched my fight, blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, yeah, here, I'll pull it up real quick for you. And just real quick, we ran through it.
Oh, cool.
So I haven't really, seen it. I haven't sat down, watched and was like, oh, I should have did this instead of this and whatnot. I've been trying to, enjoy my life for this the last 2 weeks.
Oh, awesome.
Which has been nice.
Is that something that you didn't do before?
After the August fight, I did not.
Yeah.
I went right back. Back into camp for training for this fight.
You knew you were going to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was
I asked for it.
Oh, okay.
I asked for it. After I got my hand raised, when I became 3-0, I looked right at the matchmaker. I said, I want to run it back.
Wow.
And so by the time I got out of the cage, I already talked with the owners, junior and senior.
Oh,
Birchfield.
nice, man.
And
You're business, man. I love it.
Got to politic the right way.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't just be good at fighting. You got to do it all.
Yeah.
You got to be able to talk it too.
Yeah. Do they let you?
Yeah.
Do they give you some talk time?
Yeah. I got the mic. Not this last fight. I was kind of pissed about that.
Wait, what's up with that?
I don't know, man. I kind of like, damn,
Come on,
bro,
see ya.
give me the microphone.
Seriously.
When I became 3-0, you let me talk.
They put in the caption too. That's where I got that from. He's making his UFC run. I'm like, if he's making his UFC run, you would definitely give him his time.
Did they put that in the caption?
I'm pretty sure. Man, I'm gonna start like quoting all this stuff, and I'm wrong. Maybe that's just me imagining things.
It's all right, bro. You're not wrong.
I'm pretty sure it says that.
Well,
though.
you're not wrong. Even if they didn't put it in the caption, they should have.
They should have. But if they're gonna put that in their caption, then give him some mic time, because if you feel like this guy's gonna go to the UFC, you're gonna want to hear him. You're gonna want to
also
give him as much time.
Yeah.
They're gonna watch that back and they're gonna be like, oh, see, yes, nice.
Yeah, and I could cut a promo real good.
I want to see one.
I could cut a promo real quick. Give me the mic.
Oh, okay.
Give me 45 seconds.
You have it.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Let me run with it. No, but I became 3-0. I talked on the microphone. I was like, I
cool.
want to run it back. By the time I got out the cage, had it set up, talk with my manager, like a little bit after that, and said, okay, got an idea. We'll get you on the next card. Boom, perfect. Got a phone call a few days later. I was like, how's this for a matchup? And I was like, I love it. It was for 155, and then the guy got injured, so he pulled out. And then I think I waited for like 2 days, 3 days, something like that. And it was like, Eddie, we got an offer, but he's a welterweight. I was like, I don't want to go up. I said, I don't do it. I'm not doing it. I don't care. I'm a 155er. I'm not a welterweight. I was acting like a prima donna. I was like, I'm not doing it, Nick. He's like, Eddie, we haven't even talked about anything. I was like, I'm not a 170 pounder. I don't care. He's like, well, just like take a day to think about it. I was like, I'll think about it, but I don't want to do it. Didn't know the person, didn't know anything. I was just being like a little bitch. I was like, 155 or nothing. I'm not dealing with this shit.
What was running through your head when you were thinking that? You just don't want to.
I was just being
that heavy.
I don't know. I was just being an idiot. I was being a prima donna. I was just being a prima donna. I can say it.
Yeah.
I can say it.
It's good.
Like, it's good. It's like I'm being a prima donna. Then I sat down. I was like, I just need to become 4-0. So I want to. Here's the thing. I'm a 155er. I want to fight at 155. I don't want to like just jump around. I just don't like want randomness. So that's where my mind was originally when I was like, no, I don't want to do it. I want to fight at 155 because I'm a 155er. I don't want to, get looked at as like, oh, he goes here, go here, go there.
That's not good.
No, I mean, it might not be bad, but I just, in my twisted mind, I'm like, I just don't want to do that. So, and then Nick had to explain to me, he's like, listen, 170 is not a big deal. You'll be fine. It's just one fight. And it's actually better because you're doing a quick turnaround, so you don't have to put your body through like, that much of a drastic, depleting back down to 155 again. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense, because doing those big cuts, it's not the best for your body. It's not good for your hormones. Like, it's not normal for me to walk around 155 pounds.
No, it's not.
No,
I'm surprised you. I'm surprised you're able to get like what they do with you, your team. It's impressive for anybody to go like, what is it, 20, 25 pounds? 30?
So I don't want to. I hope no one listens to this and is like, oh, he's too big for the weight class and like breaks my balls, because I get messed with all the time. And people always ask me like, what do you weigh? What do you weigh? But so I'll walk around at 185. And I'll diet down to 170.
Okay.
And then I'll cut from 170 to 155.
Oh, okay.
In 12 hours.
Oh. Shoot me. No way. I thought you were gonna say in a week. Wow.
That's it.
How do you? I don't want to get like too detailed, in case like I don't know how much you're willing to share. But
Well,
that's amazing.
It's just
I could just ask you afterwards. But wow.
yeah, no, like it's
Wow.
you have to water load. So the thing is, water loading is key,
Mm.
and you just you have to have a strong mind. Like that goes back to when I say like I really want this shit. Like I want it so much to where like I'll do a big cut and like I'll make it. No problem. Where some people will quit or like oh, like I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got this. I have a strong mind and I'm gonna make the weight and I'm gonna get my weight back up. And then the next night, I'm gonna beat this guy's ass.
Yeah.
And that's it. So and I've been cutting weight since I was 12-year-old boy.
Oh, okay.
So.
From
Wrestling. Yes. Yeah, I started wrestling when I was 12. So it's like, and back then, there wasn't like all this like help where you can Google something. There wasn't any of that. There was, it's just, I cut weight wrong so many times and made it that knowing the right way now with all the resources that are out there in the world for you to get now, there's no way I'm gonna miss weight. Like it's like
right.
I've done weight cuts that are like I've done 5-10 pounds in a short time like that without knowing what a water load is, without doing it the correct ways, being hydrated, like eating the wrong foods, and I've made weight and I've been fine. I competed, I've won. So knowing everything I know now how to do it the correct way, there's no way in hell that I can fail. That's my mindset. So it's like I could do a 15-pound cut, no problem, and I do. I wish I could make 145. If
145.
If I can make 145, I would.
You like that?
Well, I'm too big. I'm too big. My legs are like,
dude. It's funny because at the same time when I was thinking, dang it, my little camera died there.
Oh shit!
I know, it's okay.
All eyes on me now.
Yeah, really. yeah, for real. So while I was watching your fight, I was thinking, I was like, wow, he looks huge. And just at that time, the commentators were saying, and I don't know if you said you haven't watched it.
I like listened to the commentary and really studied it. No, I have not.
Yeah. Well, they were like, wow, look at his legs. They look like tree trunks. And I'm like, ditto. They really? I'm like, damn.
I'm a little stump.
You're a little stump. A 5'9" stump. I've never seen it in my life.
Yeah, man. No, it's like
whoa.
Yeah, a lot of it's genetics. Like my calves, like you can see that right there.
Let's see. Can we finagle with this here?
Oh man, hold on. There you seen it.
Yeah.
So like a lot of it's genetics. Like my calves, I have like big calves. I've always had big calves since a little kid. I remember being like in kindergarten having a complex because my calves were huge. I was like, oh no, my calves are too big.
Look at me now.
My dad was like, shut the hell up, don't be a fucking pussy. Just playing.
Thanks, Dad.
So yeah, I've, like a lot of that's genetics. Genetic.
Okay.
Like I've always had big calves. I think I had big thighs. I don't know, big legs. I definitely didn't have like all that muscle mass on it, but I've always had a solid frame genetically, and I just added to it. So yeah, no.
So what attracts you about 145? If you could make it, let's say in a perfect world, boom.
And well, here's the thing, and this is why everyone cuts weight, is because it's just, if you boil it down to like the simplest form, it's just trying to squeeze as much athleticism and attributes into, be as big as you can and fit it into the smallest amount. So you have the biggest frame for that class. And that's what it is. I feel like I'm a legit 155er. I'm not a huge 55, like tall wise, but I'm big as like I'm not too short for the division. I have a long reach, and mass wise, I'm big. I feel like I'm normal to bigger for the division. If I was to go to 145, I would just be that much bigger. and that much more powerful, I think.
Hmm.
But maybe like, point of diminishing returns, you
Right.
diet and cut down that much, maybe I lose some of that power and explosiveness and,
Correct.
but in my mind, it's like, if I could hit somebody and see everything on their face change, like, holy shit, what just did that to me at 155, and I could carry that power over to 170, what could I do at 145? I would really wreck someone's shit.
You really would. I'll tell you that right now, my friend.
I would really
Without
wreck
a
someone's shit.
Oh, I almost want to see it.
So I don't think, I just have two,
I
like
understand.
right here, I'm pretty thick, like in my midsection, like front to back. I'm lean, cut up,
Mm-hmm.
but I can get pretty thin right there. But my legs just are always like, they just, the definition just pops more. But my legs don't really get smaller. My calves don't get smaller at all.
Oh, yeah. So
I hold a lot of my weight there.
where do you lose your weight when you're dieting down from 185 to 170? If not on your legs,
Or not in my midsection.
your midsection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I got my little chicharrones right here.
No, but which, dude, in that when you're on camp and stuff like that, it's crazy to me how these you guys are able to
I get diced.
dice,
I get
dude.
so diced. Yeah, I don't have a lot of body fat. I like out of season or out of camp, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
I don't walk around. I've never gotten over 12% body fat.
Oh, good. How do you measure that?
So we have this at my gym over here, my strength conditioning gym. There's a machine where it calculates, your body fat percentage and muscle mass and a whole bio index, whatever it's called. And so it has all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then also at a college not too far from here, they have a hydrostatic something tank
Mm-hmm.
where you actually get submerged and your body, off of your buoyancy and whatnot, they could see how much muscle mass you have on your frame and body fat, and they have some equation to run these numbers to give you a percentage, and that's like the most accurate way to test body fat. So I've done that before, and so that's I know I never get above 12% body fat. I usually walk around between like 8% and 10%, but fat for me is like 12%.
Wow, that's incredible. That's the one where you get submerged.
Yes.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
It's really the most accurate one.
The most accurate, yeah.
You said that.
But I done that one.
Mhm.
So I've done it like heavy. I've done it not heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my gauge like where I'm at. I know like my body compensation, how I look.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do that one more like regularly because it's easier accessible. It's like, that's like
Right.
expensive and
Yeah.
like process.
Yeah. It takes longer. Is it
Yeah.
that the InBody by any chance? Is it called InBody? We have one at my gym.
It might be. I don't know. It's like you stand on it to scale, and then it like you grab this thing at the same time, and you put in your what is it? You put in your height, weight,
age.
maybe age. I don't know. I don't set it up. I just like, all right, Eddie, go ahead, step your fat ass on.
Step your 10% body fat in there.
Yeah, and then it just like boop 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 hits all the numbers, and it goes right into the printer and like shoots out like all my stuff. It's cool, and it like says like how like I have more muscle right here and to here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So it lets you know if like your right arm has more muscle.
I don't know how it does it, bro, but it has like a whole thing, a bunch of like cool numbers. I only focus on 3 things because I'm not that smart to know all of it means.
Hey, me too, man. You're not the only one. Shoot. This might as well be like a what is it, like an AA meeting? Like it's just us two admitting to stuff.
We don't know.
It's okay. You're not alone. Shoot. So do you have an arm that's stronger than the other?
So I'm a southpaw, but I am ambidextrous. Not like riding wise,
Mm-hmm.
but I do everything else ambidextrous.
Right.
So I was actually born a right-handed person, and my mother, as like a infant to like a toddler, converted me to become like left-handed.
Mm.
So I was born right-handed.
Is your mom left-handed?
No, she's right-handed, but my mom's an artist. So she wanted me to become a lefty because it makes you use the opposite side of your brain, so the more creative side. So she wanted me to be more creative and artsy, which I am.
Mixed martial artsy.
Hey. So it worked. But actually, like I write with my left hand. I'm left eye dominant. I do everything equally as good in both hands.
Does that mean that your left eye can see farther?
Well, just like my left eye. So you know how like if you have like your hand out in front and you focus on it and you close one eye and you open it, you close the other eye, and then the eye, whatever it looks like the fingers moving.
Yeah,
that's the non-dominant eye. It should be the same when both eyes are open. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the left eye is the one that's
my left eye. It doesn't move, so it's the dominant eye.
Right. Whoa! I didn't even know like your body would choose that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And you have a dominant eye, non-dominant eye.
I didn't know that.
No,
that's so cool.
Learn something new every day, fam.
Yeah. This podcast has everything. So I'm gonna try to close it, but I wanted to ask you before we finish up. What's the future looking like for you? Leap fans want a little more.
Yeah, so I'm planning on taking some time to really, level up my skill set. Like I said, next time I step into the cage, I've said this before, like after this fight, but I feel like being 100% honest, not trying to sound cocky, being humble, but like very true. I feel like, and also I realize that I'm considered like a top prospect, and I'm 4-0 now, and it's like this guy, could go to the UFC, he could do well, blah 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 blah. So I understand that, and there's shoes to fill with that, and I know I'm getting to that level where it's like almost time to jump into that next pond. So that's why I want to take the time to really focus on leveling up my skill set. So when I jump into that pond, I stand out. So I want to go from being that guy's like, oh, top prospect, could do well, could go to the UFC, to the next time I fight, whether it's for CES again, a regular fight, or for the belt, or contender series, whatever presents itself first. I want to be the person that goes from looking at that prospect that can go to UFC and do well to this is a UFC level fighter, and that's what I'm gonna focus on. And I've taken the time to really add in the things I need to bring myself up and close some gaps. I hired a boxing coach. I go out and get my boxing. I found Chad Dawson, 3-time WBC heavyweight champ.
Yeah.
Heavyweight champ. Yeah. Or light heavyweight, whatever he was. Now I sound like an asshole. I don't remember his weight class he fought at. But anyways, Chad Dawson, very good boxer, 3-time WBC champion. I've been working with him. I started working with him towards the end of my either the end of my August fight or right after my August fight, right when I got back into camp for the September fight, I started working with Chad. So we haven't been working together too long, but already I could see a big level up in my game, in my boxing. And that's something I've added to my repertoire, and I'm just going to keep getting better at my boxing, really focus on like becoming a high level boxer, for my MMA. Going to these places where I focus on like the best jiu-jitsu around that can go, get looks from like high level guys that are already at that top level. So I'm getting pushed in the room, as well as still training, at FA and doing my thing here and getting the work that I need from my teammates and, having my coaches, none of that's changing, but just taking the time to bring in the things that I need to get me ready for that next pond, that jump to that next pond.
What I like about you, Eddy, is that from the first podcast that we have, we had the same. The goal remains the same.
Just the haircut change.
Dang it! I was gonna say that.
Fuck,
Damn it! Damn it!
I'm such an ass.
That's what I was gonna. The only thing that's changed. I was gonna throw you off. You're going to be like, what?
What? What's changed? Tell me.
No, you don't have the mullet. Damn, it doesn't work the same.
You know, I've been told that I don't listen, I interrupt, and I'm like, no, I don't.
It's proof. If you've made it this far, it's the truth.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, man. I was saving that from like 5 minutes ago.
My bad.
Cool. No, it's completely fine now. Well, you said it, man. You said it best.
I learned a valuable lesson today. I'm not interrupting anyone ever again.
No, it's fine.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
fine. I'm only hurt slightly.
Now I feel like an asshole.
No. No, really though. The haircut looks good still. You just done with the mullet.
Just done with it. Yes.
Done with the mullet. There you go. There's nothing much to it.
I brought the party to the front.
Oh yeah.
It was party in the back now. I chopped that off. Faded up. Now the party's in the front. And I got the beard.
Nice. Getting ready for the fall and the winter.
That's it. Gotta stay warm.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. You're one of my favorite, if not my favorite guest, honestly. I don't just say that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
You're the first person that I have on again for a reason. Thank you for reaching out and just thank you for, I don't know, entertaining me.
Yeah.
Like with your fights and everything. I know that's also like a business part, but it's also like when you go on and you entertain. CES is like the E for entertainment. So
Facts.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, no, being a good fighter is not good enough. You have to entertain, you got to talk, you got to do it all. It's part of the game.
And you're someone that I want to help reaches to as many people as possible because you get it. I feel like you get it when I talk to other people, even outside of the podcast. You're one of the people that like know that there's more to it than that.
100%.
Your IQ is just so high.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know, not just for, you know, it's nice to say, but I could tell you mean that. So thank you so much for realizing that and saying that. Thank you. And also, I know we've been trying to set this up for a while. People don't know this, but you know, this has been like in the making for a while now. So I'm
see if we can change the camera angle so it can show us both. Can I do that? No. Yeah, sorta. Yeah. Well, all right. It's gonna have to work.
But yeah. So like, I really appreciate you like being
thank you, man.
You know, patient and whatnot, and understanding with like the camp and trying to, you know, figure out with me being a prima donna and not being able to go up to Rhode Island right away. And I thank you so much. So it's been it's been a while. We were trying to make this happen. We finally did. I'm super happy that we were able to make it work. And
me too.
You know,
it's nice to give people an update.
Yeah.
That's
it.
The last one was in October.
No, it would have had to been November.
So almost a year.
It would have had to been November because I fought October 22nd. So, yeah, no, it had been November.
Shoot, let's make this a tradition. I'll see you next year.
Boom.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, man. I'll shake your hand and
That's the thumbnail right there.
Yeah, right there. No, we got to face off. That's our thumbnail.
Oh, yes. Like last time.
Yeah.
No mullet this time.
No, I know. So people will just, they won't see anything. All right. I think I'll cut it right here. Thank you guys for another episode. Oh, geez. Of Talker Tab.
Hey,
say bye, Eddie.
Let's go, baby. 4-0, 5-0, coming soon. Watch what I tell you. UFC, here I come.